Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Tuning in to Miss Krystal's Spirit. Welcome, Krystal.
Hi, thank you.
Krystal, where are you calling from?
I'm actually calling from Greenville, South Carolina.
Krystal, I get a presence here who is a female, and she is telling me you didn't get to say goodbye. And I feel like this is a mother figure, biological mother.
Yes.
Yeah. And she tells me that she prayed all the time for you because you would filter through her mind frequently. And from my understanding, she had to let you go because she wasn't equipped to be a mom.
Yeah, because her mom, which is my grandmother, and then my dad's side of the family, they've always told me that.
Yeah, and she wants you to know there is no such thing as hate. It's 100% love because she loved you enough. She knew she couldn't handle and manage to raise you in the way that she should have.
That's good.
She prayed that you would be taken care of and the best would be provided for you in the way that you needed. And she tells me she ran away from home. Does that make sense?
Pretty much. She was kind of like in and out, and then eventually she was just out.
Right. And that's because of a mental health issue, which was brought on by numerous things. I feel like she had substance abuse. That was something that she could never face off.
That's absolutely true. Up until her last moments, that was true.
Yes. And she tells me there was a wedding celebration that she wants to acknowledge. Do you understand?
Man, that's crazy. It was supposed to be coming in June, but it's no longer happening.
You hold tight, all right? And she says that she's got your back, baby. And even though she didn't have your back, when she was here in the physical, whatever you surmise or believe it to be hate, it was just basically herself hating herself for not being the mom she knew she needed to be.
Yeah. I feel a little better because I didn't know for a minute there. It was just a lot of hurt, you know what I mean? It's just, I guess, a lot of stuff that I didn't know, and probably, some things that I'll probably never know, but I just got to figure out how to be okay with it.
Well, one of the things is it's as if she needed a quick fix always. And that quick fix was never enough. And she's so blessed that you haven't gone through what she went through in that regard. And I think somebody's guided you in that way.
That's correct.
And she says, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to be just fine. And I feel on top of that, you're so strong. You're much stronger than she ever was. You don't put up with nothing.
Yeah, my dad tells me that a lot.
Yeah, you're very strong. And so you have her will in there too. And she's so beautiful. And I got to tell you, I see that right now, and she's smiling, and I see a lot of overlap between you and her. So have you been told that you look a little bit like her?
Oh my God, yes. Especially my eyes. My dad tells me that all the time. He's like, oh my God, if you don't look just like her.
You're so your mom. Yeah. So you got a lot of good qualities of her, and she feels blessed that her prayers were answered in that way.
That makes her feel better.
I hope so, because there is no such thing as hate, okay? Hating herself for not being the mom she needed to be for you was the only thing that hate was coming from. Hold tight to that whole thing about the wedding. It doesn't mean it's all over. Okay, but thank you for calling in, Miss Krystal.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. If you'd like to call into the show, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And you can tune into your spirit each and every day by subscribing to our podcast. Please share it with your family, friends, if it makes sense for them. And please rate it. We'd appreciate that. And be social with me over at Facebook, Radio Medium Laura Lee Group, Instagram, YouTube too. I'd love to hear from you.
Semi was in the center lane and just turned right in front of us. Decided I needed to get a hold of an attorney. Never really heard anything from this attorney for 2 years, decided I couldn't use him no more. I contacted Konoski Bresney. I mean, he did more in 2 weeks than that other attorney did in 3 years. I could definitely not have done this on my own if it wasn't for Todd. Sorry. He changed my life.
Why do you need a personal injury lawyer? Hi, I'm Todd Bresney of Konoski Bresney. When you are harmed, insurance companies should compensate you fully and fairly. But they're in the business of caring about their own bottom lines and not about your losses. At Konoski Bresney, we get your worth. For close to 50 years, we've been your hometown attorneys. So call Konoski Bresney at 888, the letter U, count and the number 2, or see me on the web at bresneylaw.com. It won't cost you a thing to see if we can help.